Howdy y'all. Hey, I recently got a wok for Christmas. So, you know, some of my first attempts were just basically to take some of those old frozen vegetables that are kind of made for stir fry and throw them in the pan and then, you know, throw a little cooked chicken in there or something and then, you know, season it all up with some soy sauce. But it never really would just taste, you know, like something that I was getting off a Chinese buffet. It just, you know, it didn't match up, and it was getting kind of boring after a couple of times of that. So I started looking for some special sauces, and so anyway, I found several online, and you know, I had to modify them. My wife won't eat sugar, so anyway, I've kind of come up with my own little sauce, and so I thought I'd share that with you. If you cook with a wok, or if you don't, or if you're a young person, I highly recommend getting a wok. It's a great way to get all the vegetables that you need in, because you really stir fry a lot of vegetables and just, you know, a little meat here and there, some pork, chicken, seafood, whatever, kind of like that, or beef. And so anyway, let me share with you the little recipe I got here for a sauce that I think will really help you out if you're just kind of getting started with the wok. Now we're going to go ahead and take our half a cup of soy sauce, and we're going to go ahead and just add all of this fine chop into that. And it's probably about 1.5 ounces of each one of those, I would say. But you don't always have to get it exactly perfect. You know, sometimes your sauce may taste a little bit more of the garlic, or sometimes it may taste a little bit more of the ginger, but that's kind of a good thing in a way if you're cooking for yourself, because it just kind of brings a little bit more variety. Getting some of our other ingredients put in here. Now we're going to put in some of our little red pepper flakes, and that's just going to be 1 teaspoon of the red pepper flakes. That'll give it some nice spice. And then you can put sugar if you want to, but we just pretty much go with honey as a sweetener in my house. So we're just going to put about a tablespoon of honey down in this. Just kind of more or less, sort of, kind of. Doesn't have to, you know, be totally exact or anything, but get that honey out of there. Okay, and next we're going to put in some sesame oil. This stuff is, if you smell it, it's kind of, I don't know, roasted or toasted, but it smells kind of like roasted peanuts or something to me. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and get a tablespoon of sesame oil in there. Good. And now we'll put in 3 ounces of this Mirin, and this is kind of a sweet Chinese cooking wine. It doesn't, I don't know, you can kind of look around and see if there's other types of cooking wine, and if you just have some kind of, any kind of cooking wine, I think will do. But there's 3 ounces of that going in there. And then next we're going to get this Hoisin sauce. Hoisin sauce. It has kind of a real unique flavor and smell to it. So we're going to take a big old heaping tablespoon of that and mix that in there. And now, you know, to kind of spice it up a little bit, we'll take a teaspoon of this white pepper. And if you just have black pepper ground up, that'll be okay too, but a teaspoon of white pepper would be good if you got it. And now we're going to get a tablespoon of this oyster sauce. You keep it refrigerated, but if you set it out before you make your recipe, it'll help, because it's really thick stuff and it doesn't pour real easy out of that bottle. So anyway, we'll get that put in there. Alright, now what I like to do at this point is take it and transfer it over to just a mason jar, so that I can put a lid on it and give it some shaking around. I wish you were here so you could smell this stuff. Oh yeah, man, that smells good. So, you know, it really works better if you let it sit for, you know, a day or two in your fridge. So try to make this up early as you can. All right, well, we got our sauce all made up, and man, this stuff is so flavorful. Just the aroma of it just really is just amazing. Ooh, man, it smells like a Chinese food restaurant. So anyway, if you have never made your own stir fry sauce, I highly recommend it, especially if you're just getting started off with a wok or something. It will just totally change your experience with the wok from, you know, just that little bit of soy sauce or something to something like this. It'll just blow your doors off, man. It is just some amazing stuff. So I hope you'll give it a try. I really think you'll like it.